It's Valentine's Day. That means it's a day for love, romance, and cuddles. And you know what's really sexy? Staying in and making an appetizer with your special someone. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make crostini with a homemade fig jam on top. Now that's romance. Life can be a struggle, but a good meal doesn't have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes that won't break the bank. Welcome to Struggle Meals. Fresh figs are absolutely fantastic. They're so sensual, the ultimate aphrodisiac. But you're not gonna find them in February because they're out of season. So get the dehydrated, intensified ones. I think it's even more sexy. Amazing dried, intensified flavors. That's what I'm talking about. Despite all that intensified flavor of the dried fig, making a jam, rehydrating them, making it spreadable, it's better. That's what we're doing. So let's throw them into a pan. Figs are in. Let's get some rosemary, water, about half a cup of honey. Gonna add some sweetness. This is also gonna give us that viscosity that's awesome in a spreadable jam. These are all very heavy and sweet flavors. We gotta cut through it. All right, so there's some lemon. Ah, beautiful. Giving it a quick stir here. I really think this jam is gonna be absolutely perfect to start. I mean, look at how voluptuous the figs look. They're rehydrating from honey and water and rosemary essence. So here we've got our baguette. If we cut this way, we're not gonna have a very large surface onto which we can spread this voluptuous fig jam. But if we cut this way, the pieces, they become bigger. Bigger's better, okay. So, got our pieces of bread here. And this is where you might be asking, hey, Frankie, what are crostini? What are they? Crust, crusty bread. Ini, little ones, little crusty breads. If we don't toast them, they're not crusty, they're not crostini. They're just bread ini. Make sense? A little bit of olive oil. This aids in the toasting process. A little bit of salt, and each one will get just a little kiss of pepper. Into the oven, where everything is gonna get steamy and crusty. The bread is getting crusty, and the jam is getting jammy. The figs have gotten really nice and plump. And it's really, really time to make the situation all one. So let's pull these rosemary stalks out. They're not gonna blend. Now, we come in with the immersion blender. This is one of those tools I really think it's worth getting. It's affordable and it turns any vessel you own literally into a food processor. I know it's alluring to stand close, but stand back. Looking for a jammy consistency here. Okay, jam is good. I think it's time to pull that bread out. Very, very nice. We got the crusty with the jammy. See what's happening here? Two different textures coming together. Just like any recipe, you can make this your own. All you need is a blueprint. And then flavors that will seduce. Frank, how do I find flavors that will seduce? Well, really, you want opposing flavors. You want sweet and savory. Stretch the flavor profile. Now that's romantic. Crostini. We got the jam. It's very sweet. We need something salty there. Crumbled blue cheese. I think it's a really good option, particularly with the fig. And I know the cheese is getting jammy with it. That was cheesy. For the final flirtatious seduction, I say we put some chopped walnuts on top. So just chop them up real quick, and then you can go like this, right over top. Here we are, the crostini. My taste buds are tantalized. A perfect part of your Valentine's meal. Sweet, delicious, salty, tantalizing, and arousing.